Good afternoon, guys. This is Black and Indigenous American. It's good to see you guys. This live video is going to be all over the place. So I really don't have a specific, plan for this video. But the first thing I want to do is I came across this video regarding bay leaves and how bay leaves can be utilized to attract financial abundance or whatever. See, a few weeks ago, I decided to make my own money jar. And that money jar that I made, I still, shake it up every day. This is my money jar, by the way. And the YouTuber that I got tips from, let me see if I can remember her name. Let's see. Her name was Shanetta Divine Tarot. That's the name of her YouTube channel. And I like her personality, and I've listened to her give out some predictions, pulling cards and things of that nature. And even though I've yet to have any personal consultations with her, I just pretty much been looking back, picking a card or whatever and seeing what happens. And thus far, she's been on point. So anyway, she had a video on how to make a money jar, and I decided to give it a go. So what I want to do is I want to share her channel with you guys. So I'm going to put that in the chat box. So if you're interested, you can check out her YouTube channel at your earliest convenience. But anyway, so this, again, is my money jar. And pretty much on a daily basis, you take your jar and you shake it up and you just speak affirmations. Like, for instance, I am wellness. I am wealth. I am infinite wealth. I am a wealth magnet. I am a financial currency magnet. I am infinite wealth. Things of that nature. So, and then I came across another YouTuber. That spoke about bay leaves. And bay leaves are also another tool that you can utilize to attract abundance. And so I got bay leaves from, the local grocery store. This happened to be organic. I don't think it really matters. But what you do is you take a red can, but I do have a tweezer, because one thing about these leaves, they do burn pretty quickly. So, you don't want to burn yourself. And what you do, you write on the bay leaf, whatever that you are trying to attract. I put my name on it on the other side. On the other side, I wrote my name and the amount of cash flow. So that's what I did. I also picked up scratch off ticket and Powerball, Mega Mill, and then the state lottery, which is multi-match. So I went ahead and played that today. So this is just something that I'm doing. This person didn't say to do this, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wave the smoke from the bay leaf underneath my lottery tickets. And the thing is, guys, when things come to pass, not if, but when things come to pass, I will reveal to you guys what worked. And that's what I'm about to do right now. So right now, I have my shell, you know, with my white sage. And so when I burn it, I'm just going to put it in that. So just to be on the safe side. But you don't want to burn this and put it on the counter or something like that. You want it to be in something that will be able to withstand the fire or the heat. Okay. So again, I have tweezers because again, this bay leaf will burn very, very quickly. So what I'm gonna do, again, I wrote on the other side of the bay leaf my name and the cash flow that I am requesting. Again, I have my shell right here with my my stand with the shell on it. And when this burns, I'm just gonna leave it in the shell. Some people will wash it down the drain, the ashes. Some people will bury the ashes. Some people will throw the ashes in the wind or whatever. I'm just gonna leave it. But like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to also have the smoke underneath my lottery tickets, my winnings, right? And again, when everything does work out, guys, I will definitely let you know the results from this particular thing. And you set your intentions, you know. I already set my intentions with these bay leaves. I'm actually burning 2 bay leaves, but they burn pretty quickly too. So just keep that in mind. So just be careful. And I'm right-handed. I'm trying to do this. Let's try it this way. Okay, that's one leaf. The next leaf. And again, these are 2 different amounts of money. One is more than the other, just so you know. So, and I believe, let's see, Powerball right now is $1 million. I mean, 100 million. And Mega Million is 243 million. Okay. So once again, oh, and the scratch off is the scratch off ticket I got for $20. That's like $1 million, right? That's the jackpot. And then the multi-match is, the jackpot is $525,000. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna burn the second leaf. Again, it has my name on it and the amount that I am requesting. Got a little bit left. That might be my last $10,000 I need to I need to burn. So, and again, the smoke from it. And then I just drop it in my shell. And it still has some smoke coming up. So I'm gonna utilize that smoke. Pretty much I'm gonna smudge my lottery winnings. So that's it. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and burn my sage just to cleanse the air. I mean, I do this every day anyway. What I typically do is I burn my sage when I'm about to take a shower. That's part of my spiritual cleansing. You know, whenever I get back from being out in the world, I typically shower, but I'm also burning my sage. And to me, that's part of my spiritual cleansing every day. So right now I'm just kind of dusting the leftover ashes from the bay leaf that kind of fell on the table. It wasn't still burning, you know, but the ashes ended up on the table. So I went ahead and took care of that. So anyway, this is what, if you can see it, this is just my my white sage. That's about it. Now my pale, what do you call this? My paleo, was it paleo sticks? Yeah, I actually ran out because, you know, now they're not really worth burning. I ran out of that. But anyway, that's all I had to say about that. Oh, by the way, I won $100 for a scratch off ticket. I think it was last week. Because I've talked about my journal before, guys. So this is my journal that I'm writing in with all of my affirmations and scripting, right? Writing out what I expect in my future as if it's already, right? It's already present. And so I pretty much, you know, wrote down my affirmations in this book, put my lottery scratch off tickets in the book. Then I have a pyramid crystal that's made out of carnelian, I think, if I'm not mistaken. The long story short, I was on the phone with my sister. I decided to scratch off my lottery ticket while I was talking to her. Won $100. And it's funny because while I was scratching off the lottery ticket, I just knew I won. I knew I won something. And again, this is part of this is because I believed I won. Also, I did my affirmations. I did my scripting in my journal. Again, pretty much writing what I expect as if it has already come to pass. And like I said, before I knew it, I won $100, okay? So of course you want to have gratitude, you want to be thankful. And even though $100 is far from a $100 million, but you have to make sure that you have gratitude for what you did receive. And in that way, you're creating that energy, that vibe of winning, you know, and the excitement of winning. So anyway, again, I take my money jar, I shake, 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 shake. And again, I'm verbalizing, you know, I am a financial magnet. I am a wealth magnet. I am infinite wealth. I am infinite empowerment. You know, a lot of times, at least for me, I feel like not only can I empower people with advice, with some wisdom based on how much life I've lived thus far, but I can also financially empower people when I have those means. And again, when you're scribing, you verbalize it as if it's already. So anyway, just letting you guys know, that's what I've been up to, because I have a lot of things going on. I'm in the middle of transitioning, and I want to take matters into my own hands because I do have inner power. We all have inner power. We all have inner strength and spiritual gifts and things of that nature. And it's time to tap into that inner magic. Okay. So I'm gonna read a little bit what I just I wrote the other day. And I'm just gonna read just a little bit of what I am creating for my reality in the future as if it is now. Okay. So I wrote, Source has given me everything I can possibly need in order to create my reality. Gratitude to highest dimension, the nothingness, highest divinity, for sending messages to help me recognize and activate my inner power that you gifted me with. Thank you for your unconditional love and being proud of me. I am walking without a wee walker and riding without training wheels. I am a dreamer. I am an interpreter. I am a healer. I am living my purpose. Peace to me and those in my life and those who cross my path. Already done. All is well. It is done. So it is now. And then this last page right here, you see the scribbles and, you know, different markings and things of that nature. This is Alchemy for Gold. These are symbols that I jotted down from my symbol book that I mentioned to you guys a while ago. This is like a universal type butterfly. This right here is the symbol. That's more so like Hindi. This down here is actually a bird. It's a phoenix, which represents resurrection. And regeneration down here. So, you know, I just jotted down a couple of symbols and things of that nature. One symbol over here is for success. Another symbol is power. This one is power. You see these diamonds right here? 2 diamonds, 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, 2 diamonds. It's power. And then 2 diamonds, 2 diamonds. And then these 2 right here is success. They're mystical symbols, right? So I decided, you know, it wouldn't hurt to end each script with symbols of what I expect in my reality as if it's already happening, and to believe it. So success, power, that's artists, but it's a thing like the natural glaze. What is it called? It's called so just bear with me. It's called a galactic butterfly. It is thought to be that has ever existed in the universe. It is the symbol of Hanab Ku. That's Hunab and then Ku, Ku. The ultimate Maya creator God. And God with a little G. And as far as the you know, when you meditate, do yoga, whatever like that, you've probably heard of mantras with the that one, I did jot down that little symbol. And let's see. 32. It's a Hindu symbol for It's now popular in jewelry design in the West. So anyway, this was the little symbol right here, guys, that I jotted down in my journal. And according to this book that I keep going back to, The Secrets of the Universe in 100 Symbols, it says the symbol is today used by many Western spiritual groups as a chant or mantra to aid meditation or to help with spiritual development. And the symbol is usually drawn using the Vedic script. For example, the sound is a familiar element in the practice of many forms of yoga, like Now, I don't know if you guys took the time to chant in that way or just relax, but it is very intoxicating, okay, in a good way. It is a supreme mantra and the most sacred of holy words. It is used as a meditation on the nature of the universe and involves using every part of the lung when chanted during breathing techniques. In the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, which form the basis of Ashtanga Yoga, the is seen as God's voice. So anyway, long story short, as far as the lottery, I put my tickets in my journal. I put my crystal pyramid on top, which is made out of it's what is this? Is it citrine? I don't think it's citrine. What did I say, guys, initially? I think it's a yellow stone for abundance. What is it? It'll come back to me. It's just been a minute. But anyway, and I lay this on top of this journal and keep it moving, because you don't want to think too much about it. You just want to put your intentions in your scripting. You know, if you do a money jar or whatever tool that you're utilizing to activate that you're creating in your reality. So let me read these comments real quick here. Hi, sweet. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're still watching, because I know you posted this this in the chat box about 5 minutes ago, but I was on a roll, so I didn't want to break up what I was trying to say. But you said, hello, you're so funny. I only know Bailey's is used for cooking and greens and meat nonetheless. Good luck. Oh, it's a video on YouTube about a lady won the lottery. I will send you the information. Hi, Auntie Pooh. Auntie Pooh, again, guys, she's my sister. Check out Auntie Pooh and Sade. Sade is my niece. And check them out. But anyway, yeah, there are so many avenues that I'm discovering. Depending on your intentions and your beliefs, you could take anything and put your intentions in it and it will work. Anything. Like I have this rock right here, right? I didn't put my intentions in this rock, not at all. But if I did put my intentions in this rock and say, whatever, I intend this rock to bring me joy and peace or whatever. Wherever this rock is, there is a level of peace and tranquility in that space. I could do that. And then this rock would do what you intended it for it to do. Everyone is not into crystals. Everyone is not into yoga. Everyone is not into different deities other than whatever faith they were brought up in, right? Everyone is not, you know, worried about the humane treatment of animals. They like their pork and they like their fried chicken. Everyone is not into what have you. But at the same time, whatever you are focused on and you believe that bad boy and you believe it enough and you have enough faith in it, whatever it is, there's power in your mind and how you feel about it. So if you have enough people that believe in, I don't know, the Cookie Monster, and they put the Cookie Monster on a pedestal, there's power in that. Now, us on the outside looking in like the Cookie Monster, that's a joke. Well, okay, in our world, it's a joke. In their world, it's not. I think it's important to respect other people's ideologies, beliefs, what have you, because whatever they believe in, there is something in that is a piece of the universal existence. Now, what I believe in may not have every single detail. I'm missing a piece here and there, just like a puzzle. But if you go over to this particular belief system, there's something. It could be one word, or one sentence, one paragraph, one chapter that's missing over here. Like, oh, now that makes sense. Now that makes sense. That was the missing link. And I did not know that because I was cut off from even trying to read another book or read another ideology, you know, because many times we're controlled with fear. And so many times we are afraid or taught to be afraid to learn what other people believe, you know? And so I say all of this because everything is not going to resonate. Every little thing is not going to resonate with everybody. But whatever does resonate, there's a purpose. There's a reason why it's resonating with you at that point in your life. It may not always resonate, but at that moment it's resonating. There's a reason. There's a lesson to be learned. The reason why you're drawn to it. And again, it may not necessarily be something that you will hold on to the rest of your life. But at the same time, you can learn from it. And you can build on whatever you have learned. And find something else that you had no clue about. And then you can add that along with what you've learned. And that's your road, your journey to reaching the highest of the highest of the highest dimensions. It could take several attempts. And you may not get it this time. But eventually, we all are going to reach that highest dimension. That we're going to be part of the nothingness. And I mentioned a nothingness before. I'm learning a little bit of a Kabbalah. Kabbalah is a beast in and of itself as far as grasping the information, okay? And I've mentioned this before when it comes to the nothingness. The nothingness is pretty much God. Dark matter. Before there was light, there was darkness, right? And in Kabbalah, that's the ultimate goal that we want to reach. We want to be part of the nothingness. Because right now we are fragments of the nothingness. We are fragments of the highest divinity, just God in general. And to really break it down, we are fragments of the big G God. And if we're fragments of the big G God, that means we are little G gods. And we're pieces of the big G God. And when we graduate to that big G God level, we will be once again pieced back we'll be put back into that big puzzle. But in the meantime, we're all fragments. We're part of God, if that makes sense. Which that means we're little g gods. We're little g gods within our own reality. That's the best way I can kind of explain it. We're little g gods within our own reality. So in my life, I am the creator of my reality. Initially, like I wrote in my journal, you know, I was in a weed walker, couldn't walk by myself, you know, or I had training wheels, couldn't ride a bike by myself. We all had training wheels. We all had to learn how to walk. We needed assistance. And then once we got off the training wheels and everything like that, you had to ride on your own. So I look at life that way. In some part,